servo. Yeah, nah, recce, arvo.
Hey, I'm Biji. Adjusting to Aussie culture can take some time, so I've brought an expert with me for some tips to get you started.
We love shortening things. So we've got Lucky, Maccas, Arvo. How long did it take you to get used to the Aussie language almost, like the Aussie English?
My algorithm changed when I came here on TikTok, so I had a lot of Aussie TikToks coming through, from which I got to know a lot of slangs.
Yeah,
like
amazing.
Yui.
Yeah, like Yui, I love Yui. Yeah,
so cute.
Love pulling Yuis.
Yeah.
Did you find that when you came here, a lot of people had really, like not over the top accents, but like hard to understand?
The people that I've met, they didn't have that strong of an accent, but at my workplace, some people did, which was a bit, like, not too much, but...
Yeah, you get used to it eventually. Yeah.
Now I'm just okay. So how would you describe the vibes of Aussies?
We don't take ourselves very seriously, I find. Like, people don't really like talking about their achievements.
Yeah.
We kind of keep it light and jokey, so some people find it hard to like form friends really quickly with Australians, but very friendly, like very open for a chat. It gets pretty hot in summer here. What did you notice about the fashion here when you first came to Perth?
Yeah, very casual, shorts, the jorts.
We have a really big op shop culture here, or like a lot of people love shopping secondhand. Some people have like really funky like retro stuff as well, which is usually from the op shop. Were you taken aback when you saw people walking around with no shoes?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I was like, okay.
That's a big thing. Maybe I shouldn't admit on camera, but I love not wearing shoes.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
If my feet started to hurt or something,
just take
I
them
just
off.
like take it off and I'm like, I'm in the shower.
It's fine. And we love thongs here as well.
Yeah.
Thongs, the shoes, not the underwear.
Yeah.
That would be weird.
Something else that I found it surprising was the lifestyle here. So people wake up really early and everything shuts down really quick, like 5 p.m. shut.
Yeah. Late night shopping on Thursdays.
Even on Thursday, like everything shuts down.
Yeah, 9 p.m. Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
like,
you definitely can't expect to go out after 9 p.m. and go get dinner.
Yeah.
And with the like waking up early in the morning, people kind of take advantage of the mornings, go down to the river, go to the park. Even at 7 a.m, people are walking around with their coffee, walking around with their dog, you know, the whole family's there.
What about you?
I like a good walk, especially around sunset. Depends on the suburb, obviously, but Perth's pretty safe to walk around at sunset, like especially if you go to like a park or by the river. There's lots of people.
Sunset by the beach is also really good.
Exactly. Have you noticed anything about how early or late people run here?
Definitely. People are always on time here.
If you're not there 10 minutes after the meeting time, it's like are you okay? Like, what happened?
People are like so busy here. Everything planned out in their day, so it's like if you're late, it's
always
kind
got
of
somewhere
like
else to go.
Yeah.
The last thing I feel to talk about is strangers. You can expect, you know, someone to smile at you or even say like morning as you walk past. Have you noticed that?
With uni, people don't interact much.
Yeah, a bit more like shy.
Yeah, even if you know somebody, sometimes like people won't like really interact. And I think it's mostly to do with how they're feeling on that time. Sometimes I'm like so not in the mood to interact at all. And even though I've seen you for so many times, I'm just like, I don't know what to talk right now. But when I'm outside, definitely like people are smiling.
And it's definitely like a city versus small town thing as well. Like maybe in Perth, you can expect a bit of it, but then if you ever travel to like a small town in WA, people are saying good day as well. The final thing, you have to say thank you to the bus driver when you get off the bus.
Oh yeah.
If you don't, people will be very upset. Well, not upset, but they'll be like...
Even when you get gutting in, like...
Yeah, they haven't even done anything yet. I suppose they've stopped the bus for you, but, you know, it's good enough.
Yeah.
We've come to the end, and saying all of this, miscommunications and culture shocks, they're gonna happen. Try not to worry too much because you've come to a completely new country. That is epic. What advice do you kind of have to settle in and get used to being in Perth?
Go out, I think. Don't be shy. Nobody's judging you.
Yeah.
Just join some clubs around, like in the campus. There's so many clubs. Get into mentoring. Plan out some activities to do with few people that you've just met, like do an art night together someday or something like that. People are always down for art night. I am too.
Well, that's it. Those are all the tips we have. So yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
See ya.